Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a brand that UK tech fans have had a bit of a love-hate relationship with over the years, Oneplus. Once famous for being the flagship killer, offering high-end specs at mid-range prices, OnePlus slowly shifted towards premium flagships. And with the OnePlus 13, launched this year, they're aiming to compete directly with the likes of Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra and Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max. But the question is, does the OnePlus 13 still carry that DNA of being great value, or has it become just another overpriced Android flagship? Stick around, because over the next half hour, we're going to break it all down, properly, no fluff. Let's quickly rewind. In the UK, the OnePlus 1 and OnePlus 3 were cult favorites, powerful, affordable, and with Oxygen OS, they felt light and snappy compared to bloated Android skins. Fast forward to today, the OnePlus 13 is no longer cheap. It's premium, it's polished, and it's priced alongside Samsung and Apple. So the expectations are massive, especially here in the UK, where people are careful about dropping nearly £1,000 on a smartphone. Unboxing is simple. You get the phone, the signature red cable, and yes, thankfully, OnePlus still includes a charger in the box. A small win compared to Samsung and Apple. First impressions: sleek, slim, and light considering the size. The matte finish on the back looks premium, and the camera module, though chunky, has a clean, industrial look. In hand, it feels balanced, not slippery, and compared to the S25 Ultra, it's more compact. That'll be a plus for UK users who want a big screen but not a brick in their pocket. The OnePlus 13 comes in three main finishes: Obsidian Black, Emerald Green, and Glacier Blue. Personally, I think the Glacier Blue pops, especially in the UK's grey weather. The frame is aluminium, Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on both sides, and it's fully IP68 water resistant. Finally, no compromises here. OnePlus has also kept the alert slider, which is a fan favorite. Flicking between silent, vibrate, and ring is so handy. It's small touches like this that make the phone feel more personal. Now, let's talk screen. It's a 6.82-inch QHD plus AMOLED 2K display, with LTPO 120Hz refresh rate. Translation: it's buttery smooth, bright, and sharp. Peak brightness goes over 3000 nits, meaning even when we do get that rare bit of British sunshine, you can see everything clearly. For Netflix, YouTube, and gaming, this is one of the best displays you can buy today. The colors are vibrant, HDR content looks incredible, and the bezels are minimal. Flat screen lovers will be pleased too. No aggressive curves, just. The OnePlus 13 runs on the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip with up to 16GB of RAM. Everyday tasks are lightning fast, scrolling, switching apps, and multitasking feel effortless. For gamers, this thing is a beast. I tested Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact at max settings. All ran smoothly, with no frame drops. Thermals are well managed too. The cooling system actually works, so the phone doesn't turn into a hand warmer after 20 minutes of gaming. And with Wi-Fi, this is where OnePlus has always stood out. Oxygen OS 15 is clean, lightweight, and fast. No spammy apps, no unnecessary bloat. You've got smooth animations, excellent customization options, and some neat AI features. For example, AI transcription for meetings, AI summarization for long texts, and a smart gallery that sorts your photos intelligently. Samsung might still win on sheer features, but Oxygen OS feels fluid and user-friendly. It's Android the way it should be. Plus, OnePlus now promises 7 years of updates, matching Samsung and Google. That's a huge deal for UK buyers who don't want to upgrade every 2 years. Cameras have always been a mixed bag for OnePlus. The OnePlus 13 packs a 50 megapixels main sensor, 48 megapixels ultra-wide, and a 64 megapixels 3x telephoto, with Hasselblad tuning. Daytime shots are brilliant, sharp, vibrant, and with good dynamic range. Colors are slightly boosted but not cartoonish. The ultra-wide is solid, wide field of view, consistent colors. The telephoto lens produces crisp zoom shots up to 10x digital, though not quite S25 Ultra level. Low light performance is much better this year, thanks to larger sensors and improved AI processing. Night mode delivers cleaner results without over-brightening. Video performance is strong too, 4K 60 FPS with stabilization is smooth, and 8K video is there for bragging rights, though not many people use it. Selfies on the 32 megapixels front camera look natural, with good skin tones, perfect for video calls or socials. Overall, this is the best camera system OnePlus has ever shipped, though Samsung and Apple still edge it out in consistency. Battery life is handled by a 5400 mAh cell, and it's excellent. A full day of heavy use is no problem: social media, gaming, streaming, navigation. And here's the kicker: 100W fast charging in the box. You go from 0 to 100 in about 25 minutes. That's insane compared to Samsung and Apple crawling at 45W or less. Wireless charging is 50W with a compatible charger, which is also very fast. So for UK users who are always on the move, this is a huge advantage. Speakers are loud and clear, proper stereo sound, good for YouTube or Netflix. No headphone jack, of course, but Bluetooth audio with aptX adaptive and LDAC support means wireless sound quality is excellent. Call quality is crisp on 5G and Wi-Fi calling, which is handy in places like London where coverage can be patchy indoors. Alright, quick summary. Pros: gorgeous AMOLED display, super fast performance, excellent charging speeds, much improved cameras, clean Oxygen OS software, 7 years of updates, premium build with alert slider. Cons: still slightly behind Samsung, Apple in camera consistency. Price is high, starting at around £949 in the UK. No real standout wow factor compared to rivals. No expandable storage. Let's pit it against the competition. Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra right-pointing arrow, better cameras, S Pen support, longer ecosystem life. But it's bigger, bulkier, and more expensive. iPhone 16 Pro Max right-pointing arrow ecosystem king, best video recording, excellent resale value. But slower charging and fewer features. Google Pixel 9 Pro XL right-pointing arrow, probably the best AI software and photography, but weaker in performance and charging. Xiaomi 15 Ultra right-pointing arrow, incredible cameras and charging speeds at a slightly lower price, but weaker long-term updates and availability in the UK. So, after using the OnePlus 13, here's my honest take. This is the most complete OnePlus phone ever. It's fast, it's polished, it's got great cameras, incredible charging speeds, and a brilliant display. Does it feel like the flagship killer days? Not really. At nearly £1,000, this is very much a flagship, competing directly with Samsung and Apple. But compared to those brands, the OnePlus 13 still feels slightly more user-friendly, less bloated, and more practical, especially with the insane charging speeds. If you're in the UK and you want a flagship Android without the Samsung tax, the OnePlus 13 is a fantastic choice. Would I recommend it over the S25 Ultra or iPhone 16 Pro Max? It depends. If you want the absolute best cameras or the Apple ecosystem, go with them. But if you want balance, value, and speed, the OnePlus 13 might just be the one for you. Right, that's been my deep dive on the OnePlus 13. Hopefully this gave you a proper sense of what it's like day to day, not just the spec sheet. Now it's over to you. Would you pick the OnePlus 13 over a Samsung or iPhone? Or do you think OnePlus has lost its original, flagship killer, charm? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss more in-depth reviews just like this. Cheers for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.